leaving Stalham, this rather charming village, which is the first, is called Sutton. So I'm going towards Hickling Broad now. To the left we've got a windmill. See how the land, it's so flat. From here, no hills at all. Hickling coming up. Well, that's a good name for the street here. Heath Road, and which way shall I go? I don't know. Always let the tractor through, he's got work to do, he's letting me through. Heron Way, another good name. Patrons car park only. Of course, I'm not a patron of that place, I won't park there. I can assume they get pretty wound up. What's that say? Car park, berth holders only. Oh dear. Well, I'll find somewhere. Get out for a bit of a walk. Wonderful buildings. This is the village of Hickling. Really wonderful Norfolk Broads village. Here we have this house, this brick and flint, typical area for construction for Norfolk, 1926. That was built, I know, because I saw the sign. Look at this, these wonderful houses. A number of houses have this type of roof as well, I know this. I don't know what it's called, but really, yeah, it's really wonderful. A variety of wonderful sounds, not me of course. The wood pigeon, the geese, this other bird, I don't know what it is. It's still winter. I think this is wonderful. Pub's called the Greyhound. No story behind that, but I don't know what it is. This is Hickling's duck pond, and I've just learnt by reading the sign that this village is around 1,500 years old. It's named Hickling, comes from the word Heisel, which is possibly the first name of the first local ruler or something. Alternatively, it may have been named after a football ground in Brussels. flat scenery of Norfolk, and there in the distance there is a windmill. Probably doesn't come out very well, but it's there. Oh, delightful rural landscape here, Hickling. Yeah, it's got some wildfowl. Now I know that these bricks came from a local, they were found locally, I don't know, fired locally it must have been. Fired, because you fire bricks, you don't find them, don't sort of disappear in the ground. Because it said on the sign, which is in this Methodist chapel, which is here. And to get to Hickling Broad, you go with that car, well, where the Greyhound pub is, you turn right down there, and that takes you to the Broad. And the gentleman said to me, there's a pub called the Pleasure Boat, and you can park there, and you can see the Broad. And apparently the owners don't mind you parking there. They might mind you parking there, I don't know, I'm just repeating what I heard. Then again, if you dropped in for a drink or something to eat, then maybe they wouldn't. There's the chapel, 1882. And the duck pond. Again. So this is the church green. Looking in that direction, we have the windmill. Church, Norman Church. There's it's called the Church Cottage, I wonder. And this church behind me is called, house behind me is called the Church View. Oh, there's the church car park. So I put my car on the green. And there's a view of the church. Ah, pretty fantastic. Wonderful. So the church here, this Church of England, dates to 1208. St Mary's Church. I've assumed it was Church of England because I was speaking to two people and they said to me that they come here as well as going to the Methodist. The church which I filmed earlier. And it's open. A wonderful Norman structure. 1208, the reign of King John, who incidentally died in Norfolk. He died somewhere near the Wash, which is further north from here. 1216, the year after signing the Magna Carta. Isn't that nice? Of your charity latch this door, lest a bird enter and die of thirst. Starts off with a pretty heavy door. Oh, and another wonderful font. Medieval. Very similar to the one in Stalham. Isn't that wonderful? I wouldn't mind a biscuit, but I won't take anything. I don't think it's for the likes of me. Bells of this church were rung again on the 22nd September 1989 after 50 years silence. They were rededicated on the 12th of May 1991 in memory of Ian Leslie Hoyle, vicar of this parish, 1982 to 1987. Heaters in the church. That was heating the churches. I think I'm going to put this forward as a suggestion. That was the reason for the Norfolk Broads in the first place, because the fens were created, or the Broads I should say, were created through peat digging in medieval times, which then linked up, got flooded, and they all sort of linked up together. At least that's what I think. Obviously nature played its course as well, but Norwich Cathedral used to take up 320,000 tonnes a year. So it's like 1,000 tonnes a day of peat. That's a lot of peat. Actually, it's quite hard to believe that. Because if one carriage is carrying 1,000, if you want a ton, you're going to need 1,000 a day. Maybe they're carrying more, I don't know. That may look like an ancient churchyard, but in fact most of these stones appear to be from the 19th century. But the church itself is magnificent.